If you are a first timer to the channel, then welcome to you guys and thank you for being here. This channel and what we do here and what we teach guys is going to change the way you guys trade in the stock market. It's different than anything you've ever seen before. We don't use indicators. We use what the candlesticks tell us. And this is the watch list for February 23rd. Thursday, is it Thursday? Thursday, February 23rd. And I put these watch lists out for you guys for free every single day. So I send out these. I send out weekly swing lists, monthly swing lists, and I do create a top 5 out of this list, and those go to the Griswold Gold members. Now, that Griswold Gold membership is part of my Discord. The Discord is free to join, so that link is in the description below. You can check that out. It's free to join the Discord. There's a ton of free rooms in there. 95% of what I do is free, but there is a private portion of that, and in that private portion, you get the top 5 from each one of these lists. You get a 1-hour strat course that I've created for you guys. You get live trading bots. They send you out live trades throughout the day, so you guys don't have to go searching for them. You get one-on-ones with me and a bunch of other really great stuff, so make sure you're checking that out. It's $50 a month. The more you see it, the more you're going to learn it. Just like the more you do math, the more you read, the more you walk as a kid, the better off you're going to be. So, I have these candlestick numbers here. That's part of a strat indicator that I've created for you guys. It includes the candlestick numbers. It includes this time frame continuity, which is super important. If you don't know much about time frame continuity, I have a video. Go check that out to learn about what time frame continuity is. It has a bunch of other stuff. Sarah Strat Sniper's 50% rule. It paints these white bars, these outside bars, or these 3 bars white, paints the inside bars yellow, and a bunch of other great things. So that can be purchased separately, or it is part of the Griswold Gold membership. So when we have these 2 downs, a 2 is a directional candle. It only breaks one side of the previous candle. So you can see it only broke to the downside. That is a 2 down. It did finish green. So do you need to have a green candle, a 2 down green candle to show a reversal or a potential reversal back to the upside? The answer is no. This can be a red candle, a 2 down red, and you can still have a reversal back to the upside. What the green tells us is that there's just a higher probability that we do trend back to the upside. So the hourly, the daily, the weekly are green. When I day trade, I only need the daily and the hourly because my trades last, 3 minutes to an hour, approximately in that range. Okay, so it could be a minute, probably not. It could be an hour and a half. But for the most part, my trades usually don't go over an hour. I like to get in, I like to get out, I like to make my money. So 2 down, finish green. We're looking for calls here at 10:21. First target at 10:31 right here. And I've been having a lot of conversations with some people in the Discord. If the days don't work for you guys, like if you don't want to look at the daily setups, don't look at them. Find your trades off of the 30-minute. Find those same strat setups off of the 30-minute chart or the 15-minute chart, but I would recommend, especially trading options, that you always go down to a smaller time frame and manage your trades, okay? So 2 down green on NEO, we're going to look for a 2 down, 2 up reversal. We'll move to Fubo. Fubo, same thing, 2 down green. The only difference is we have a 1 in front of it, so that is what we would call a Rev Strat. So it's a 1-2-2 reversal. Essentially, it's just a 1 in front, okay? It doesn't mean a whole bunch. I'm just going to lock this. Lock? Not lock. Magnetize. There we go. Essentially, it is still a 2-2 reversal that we're looking for, but it is a 1 preceding it, so it's a 1-2-2 Rev Strat. Look for calls at 236 on Fubo. Coca-Cola, move that down. I did set these a little bit before market close, so some of them might have changed. Coca-Cola has a 2 up green with a shooter candle, and lines we have not broken out of those, so we are still inside bar 103.73. DocuSign, again, this was red, and I was probably an inside bar, so we're going to take DocuSign off of there as we are 2 up green. You could look for a 2-2 continuation based off of that almost hammer candle, so take DocuSign off. Etsy, inside bar. So this is the first inside bar we've seen today. Inside bars, painted yellow. When you see that inside bar, that 1 bar, that yellow bar, I want you guys to think of a spring being compacted, tightened, loaded, squished down, squeezed, and when you release that pressure off of that inside bar, you're expecting a big jump, okay? You're expecting that energy, that force to really jump up. Kind of what we see here off of this inside bar. We opened and we jumped way down here, okay? Right here. We jumped way down, hit multiple targets. So that's what we look for off of those inside bars. And we're going to look for the same thing off of Etsy. We're going to look for calls at 129.25, first target at 131.33. And then coming to the downside, not quite as good. Okay, so that first target is only 8 cents away. I'd like to see that a little bit more. You can put it in the next target, but the next target down would be all the way down here at 120.34. Likely not hitting that on Etsy. Not tomorrow, at least. We move on to EW. That's Edwards Life Sciences. So here's another inside bar on EW. I'll zoom in here for you guys. And that is a shooter candle, meaning we have this body and this wick. This wick is at least 2 times the size of this body to the upside. That's a shooter. If it was reversed with this body up here, that would be a hammer candle. Those are both considered actionable signals, okay? We are going to put in the targets for you here, which again, what we just talked about, not a great target to the downside, but that is the way that I would like to see that trend based on the time frame continuity. So to find your next target, go back in time. Where are we there? There, and we'll move it down. Marked out. Target number 2, that's a setup for Etsy. This is actually a good setup to go 2 down off of this inside bar based on what we see. Based on this shooter candle, based on the shooter candle being red, based on time frame continuity, this looks like a really nice setup. Lucid also with the inside bar. Okay, so again, we just mark out the targets, highs and lows of the preceding wicks. And again, that target is not great. Not a lot of room there for movement, so we just put in the next one. There we go. Next target, 964. So calls at 1022 on Lucid, or puts if it breaks to the downside at 982. Ticker symbol M, that's Macy's. 2 down, finish green. So we're going to look for a trend back to the upside with calls at 21.22 and first target at $22. What is the ins? West Park is asking what the inside bar indicator is. So that's the indicator that I've created for you, and it's basically got this time frame continuity. It's got this yellow inside bar. It's got the white outside bar. It's got the candlestick numbers. The double inside bars, it highlights blues. The 3-1 setups, it highlights gold. So the link for that is in the description below. It's $25. It's a one-time fee. If I ever add anything to it or update it, it's all part of it. There's no extra for it, or it comes with the Griswold Gold membership. Okay? We move on to Roku. So Roku has that inside bar as well. So calls at 69.53. And you know what? The indicator is very useful to have that. It makes it really stand out. And I always tell you guys to trade the inside bars. Whether you're struggling or you're new, that's what I tell people to really concentrate on and find those. And again, the live trading bot that I've got as part of the Griswold Gold membership, and that can be purchased separately as well, that sends out inside bar setups as well for you, so you don't have to go searching for them. Okay, so Roku inside bar 69.53 on the calls, puts at 65.07. Those first 2 targets are marked out for you. SE 2 down green. Let's zoom in on this again so you guys see it a little more clear. 2 down green. We're gonna look for calls at 64.06 and first targets here at 64.85. The numbers I'm calling out, guys, are right here. Okay. 64.85 for the target. Tesla Myasla, 2 down green. That is a hammer candle. It is good time frame continuity right across the board here. Hourly, daily. The weekly is down. Monthly, quarterly, yearly. There are buyers right across the board. We can look for calls at 201.99 and first targets, good magnitude at 209.71. If someone's on here and they know what the premium has been on Tesla recently, the average, let me know, because I know it used to be quite high, and now that it's down to that $200 stock range value on the stock, I'm not sure if the premiums have come down with it or not. Walmart, this is a big inside bar. So West Park, this is what I was talking about. The 3-1 setups give you this yellow highlight over top of them, okay? And the 3-1s don't happen very often. It is essentially you're still trading an inside bar, but it's preceded by a outside bar, which does not happen very often. And if we go back in time, they're very powerful setups. They work really, really well. Here's a 3-1 setup right here, and we triggered and we hit first targets. And then for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight days, we trended down. So Marlon B says Tesla options are still 375 to 400. Well, that's better than the 1,000 or the 1,500 bucks that they were previously. So there you have it. Not as expensive as it once used to be. So there we go. The last 3-1 setup that Walmart had ended up being a really, really good trade. And there's that yellow highlight that I was talking to again. And West, yeah, good job, man. Or I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, but West Park, 24% on IQ and AFRM. You're very welcome. I'm glad you're winning. So 3-1 setup on Walmart. You can look for those calls at 147.57 or puts at 142.76, and the 2 targets are marked out. We've already gone 2 up on the month. That's this blue line right here. So if we went to the monthly chart and I showed you guys that, there it is. We've gone 2 up on the month right here. Let's get the mouse right there. 2 up on the month. So we'll see if we can have a continuation of that and continue to trend up off of this 3-1 setup on Walmart. And that's a list, guys. So it was very simple. Again, there's 11 of you in here, or 10 of you, or however many there is. If you guys have questions, I'll stick around right now and answer them for you about anything. So if you have the questions, lay them out, and we can talk about it. Otherwise, make sure you are subscribed down below. You hit that bell. The bell will give you the notifications for when these videos are coming out live, okay? But you need to hit that bell. Subscribing won't send you out the notifications. You need to hit the bell. I'm also on Twitter. Like I said, you can follow me there. You can send me DMs, ask me questions. Yeah, Marlon, Tesla is looking good for tomorrow. That's kind of why I asked what the premiums were, because I want people to be aware. A lot of people don't have large enough accounts to trade Tesla, just like SPY or whatever else. SPY has come down recently since they've had all those 0 DTE days. Basically every day is an expiry. But yeah, I wanted to know what it was. So thank you for putting that out there. Okay, doesn't look like you guys have questions, so good luck trading on Thursday, guys. Make sure you're in the Discord. Join up. It's free to join. There's a lot of free information in there. All my YouTube videos are free. I try and put out most of my content as free. I do have a book on trading psychology coming out very, very soon. I'm doing some final edits with it, so stay tuned for that. We're working on a new website, just so the transition is just a little bit better. So it's Marlon asked why I didn't do it in alphabetical order today. So it was, except for Fubo, Coke, and Beyond, and then I think A and CL, and then after that it went in alphabetical order. But because those setups were on the list from yesterday, they automatically just sit at the top, and then the new alphabeticals go below. That's the only reason why. The first ones weren't anyways, but everything else after that is in alphabetical order. Okay, guys, if that's it, if there's no other questions, I'm going to bid you guys adieu. Have a fantastic evening. Again, if you have questions throughout the night, ask them in the Discord, ask them on Twitter. I will help you guys out, okay? So, thanks, guys, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.